He could go all the way. Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go. The Bills make me wanna. The Bills make me wanna. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go.
Pizza, pizza.
The Bills make me wanna.
Woo! Let's go, baby. We are here. We are live. It's game day. It's game day. Guys, we've been waiting for this for what? How long? How long has it been? 7, 8 months? What, February, March, April, May, June, July. We're talking 7, 8 months here. We're on 7. It's finally here. It's game day. We don't have another week of no Bills football other than week 6 when we have our bye. We don't have another week of no Bills football for so long. For so long. Until the Super Bowl. Because we're going this year, baby. We're in it. Shivas, I'm so glad you're here. Let's go. John, fuck your job, man. I'm glad you quit. I'm glad you quit. My guys are here. Okay, guys. Lots of action with the jersey giveaway. We got all the votes in for the most part. I'm going to put out a video tomorrow. I got the jersey. We're ready to roll. I'm going to be giving that thing away. I'm going to make the video tomorrow. We'll probably give it out, I don't know, probably sometime early next week. I'm going to do a live video, and we'll give the jersey away and everything. Thanks for hanging out, guys. John, let's go. Matthew, what's up, man? Whoa. It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day. We got football. So much going on. So much to talk about. The matchups, the competitions. Chaos tonight. Your boys are going to be there. The G show and the 2 little G shows are going to be there, front row, Bill's side, right by the tunnel, right by the end zone. So you guys will probably see us on TV if you watch the game. Let's dive right into this. Number one biggest thing I want to see today, undoubtedly, the thing I'm looking forward to the absolute most is my guy, Devin Singletary. Okay, there's so much that goes into this. Is Shady going to be around for the week 1? Or is he going to be trade bait? Can we get rid of him? Can we cut? Whatever. Is Shady going to look great? Okay, McDermott came out and said that Frank Gore's our guy this week. Frank Gore's going to be going with the starters because what he says is we know what Shady has to offer. We want to see what Frank Gore can spit out there. Look at it. I don't want to read things the wrong way. You guys tell me if you disagree. But what that tells me, Shivas, McCoy starting second game. But them giving Frank Gore the start tonight, that tells me that the Bills are going to be watching Gore to see can he contribute to the team as much as Shady would or Shady will. And if he does, and if he can be even close to Shady, and then Singletary comes out, John, I hear you. They're just resting Shady. I hear you. But you got to look into it a little bit. If Singletary comes out tonight, and next week or the week after, he's going to get a lot of touches. If he comes out and he fucking balls, and he looks like a young stud, do we finally get to find out? We get to find out these questions. Training camp's great. We get to see the guys in pads. We get to see some action. But it's our offense versus our defense. It's tough. There's not a lot of tackling. This is live action. We're going to see if Singletary can break tackles. We're going to see if Singletary can find those holes. We're going to see how shifty he truly is against NFL talent. Maybe he goes against the ones a little bit. Maybe it's just against the twos. But if Singletary looks like a stud against the twos, that means, we got potential for the ones. So Singletary's the big thing for me tonight. Big number one, numero uno. If Singletary balls out, guys, there may be some implications when it comes to Shady afterwards. Frank Gore's a baller. Yeah, he is. Well, we're going to see. I mean, he's also old as fuck. Shivas depends on O-line. And we're going to get into that, too. We're going to get into that. And I can't do a crazy long show because I'm heading to Buffalo in a little bit. The boys and I, we got a hotel. We're going to be staying out there. Front row tickets. I'll put up a picture of our seats and where we're sitting later for you guys. Hey, all the new guys on Facebook, you guys out here grinding. We got a shit ton of new guys and clearly diehard Bills fans. I clicked, when we got like 200-300 new likes over the last few days. And, every once in a while I click on a guy, see what he's looking like. All diehard Bills fans. Welcome to the Blindsided squad. I love you guys. All the comments and everything like that. Comments is what keeps this thing going. You guys are the reason I do it, so let's keep it up. Welcome to the squad, too. John Roberts. Keeping Shady is more beneficial financially, in my opinion. See, as a breakout season, won't be worth $6 million cap if we would trade him. I hear what you're saying with that. The only way it makes sense to get rid of Shady is if we trade him. It doesn't make sense to cut him. We have cap room. We're not making any crazy moves. We're not going to make any crazy signings unless somebody crazy gets cut, which may very well be the case. But, man, that's another big thing is the cuts this year for during preseason, during training camp. The cuts don't have to come for a long time. So I don't think it's until after week 3 or maybe even week 4 of preseason that they don't have to make the cuts. So with that being said, there might be some crazy cuts way later on, and then the guys don't get to come and work out. It's going to be chaos when all the cuts happen. But I hear what you're saying. If we keep them, it's not really detrimental. So hang on one second, guys. So I'm on board for the Shady train as long as there's no trade. If we could make a big trade, sling it. As long as Singletary looks good and Gore looks like he's going to be able to contribute. Matthew, if Singletary is Barry reincarnated, I'll give up on Shady. Oh, my God. Can you guys imagine if Singletary came out tonight and started absolutely bawling? Oh, my God. It would be ginormous. It would be huge. First time in a long time, all the NFL is waiting to see who we cut, which is a good thing. Yeah, we got some competition, guys, especially with our wide receiver. David, what's going on, man? Got to win this for my mom who passed away in December in our poncho. Go Bills. 2019, it's our year. Sorry to hear about your mom, man. That stinks. I can't even imagine. And yeah, Pancho Villa, this is the first game without our guy. Probably the biggest Bills fan in the world. This is the first game without him. So, wins and losses in preseason, really not that big a deal. I think John, he's on Facebook. But David, our guy John Roberts on YouTube says, sorry about your mom. More important than a win today, we want the first team to look good. And McDermott said the first team's playing all of the first quarter. We want that. We want that first team to look good. So let's hope we win the first quarter. How about a 14-0 win on that first quarter? That's going to be more important. And then after the first quarter, then it's time for the matchups. How's Singletary looking? And another big thing, what's the wide receiver competition looking like? We're pretty confident in the top guys. We know John Brown, Beasley, and probably Zay are pretty much locked in up there. But what we don't know is what's going on after that. Yeah, everybody says it's going to be Foster. Foster's there at 4 and with the potential to move up. But from a guy that went to every single training camp, I think that there's competition at that 4 spot. I think Andre Roberts has a chance to jump Foster. I think Ray McLeod has a chance to earn a spot on this team. His size hurts him. There's things that hurt him and whatnot. But with all that being said, there's a lot of competition at wide receiver. A lot. Duke Williams, David Sills. Duke Williams is starting to come on a little bit, okay? And a guy that I forget to mention all the time is Isaiah McKenzie. He's out there. He made plays during training camp. He looked good. He caught a lot of balls. He's shifty. He's fast as hell. So, Lewis, what's going on, man? Yes, Allen's playing the entire first quarter tonight. We need some depth at linebacker. Says, I don't know how to pronounce your marijuana. Sounds awfully close to marijuana. Yeah, we do. Even though our boy Thompson, Lacey, we got a couple guys, Stanford, we got a few guys in there. We need them to play well. We need them to play well. But you're right. We might need a couple more guys. And I think, especially with Lorenzo getting old, maybe not going to be around next year, linebacker is going to be a spot that we go after in free agency next year with the draft next year. God, real quick, side note, while we're talking about wide receivers, there's going to be a lot of great wide receivers in the draft next year. A lot. Yeah, bud. Okay, go ahead and go upstairs and go ahead. Hey, look at me, and then come right back down, okay? Love you. So yeah, wide receivers in this draft class coming up it's lit. So the fact that we got a bunch of guys here, let's see what young guys have talent. Let's see what young guys have potential. Hang on to them. Keep pushing Zay up. Keep pushing Foster up. We got John. We got Cole. We're setting up something nice. Okay, let's get our tight ends healthy. We're setting up something nice. Next year's going to be another big year. But for right now, tonight, Singletary so far, and this wide receiver competition after Beasley, after Brown, after Zay Jones. After those 3, I can't wait to see who shines. Because there's going to be a guy or two that shines. Because Barkley's going to be slinging the ball. Barkley's going to be slinging. He's got really good ball placement. He's shown before that he's a gamer. He's going to be putting the ball in places where our wide receivers can make plays. So look out for that. I'm excited about the wide receivers throughout the whole game. I don't care if it's the fucking end of the fourth quarter. Whatever wide receiver's making plays, I'm going to be pumped up to watch. Let's go. We got all these new guys on Facebook. Welcome to the squad, guys. Out here grinding. Eric says, hey, how y'all doing? Eric, what's up, man? Welcome to the Blindsided squad, baby. Steve, like to see Johnson, our corner from Houston. Yeah, he's going to get some playing time. I hope he plays well. O-line, who is starting? Ooh, that's tough because I heard Feliciano's going to play. So if I had to guess who the O-line is, I would say Dawkins at left tackle. That hasn't changed. Spain at guard. That hasn't changed. At center, if Feliciano's playing, he might play there. But if I had to guess, I would say Bodine is going to get the center spot tonight. Right guard, I think it's going to be Cody Ford. I think he's been playing better at guard at training camp than he did at right tackle. And I think at right tackle it's going to be Ty Nsekhe. But I'll be excited to see who goes there. Spencer Long is apparently he's back and feeling better. So we'll see. We'll see. No injuries tonight, please, says Eric. Oh, dude, absolutely. I'm praying for that one. Guys, that's always devastating. Every year. Doesn't matter if it's the Bills or somebody else or other teams. This first week, any of these preseason games, there's always a major injury. Always. Maybe it might not happen to the Bills, but it's going to happen to some guys. Be on the lookout for that. Steve, who wins? Kevin Johnson, Gaines, or Levi? We're going to get into that in a minute. Brandon Roth, the G Show. Brandon, what's up, man? Hey, Brandon, we need somebody for that Blindsided Fantasy League. I know you're in this year. David, thank you guys. What's up, man? Whew. Oh, my guy is Mackenzie Shivas. Yeah, we'll see. Mackenzie might make some plays. Duke able to go full contact will be nice to see. Yeah. I hope that we get the ball, 10, 15-yard line and first down. Duke Williams, corner route to that end zone. Use that body. Post him up. Box him out. Use that body. Come down with that end zone. In the touchdown. There's going to be guys tonight that make plays. There's going to be wide receivers that make plays. Look at this picture up here, guys. Or I'm sorry, over here. A couple of these guys are going to ball out tonight. Let's watch. This is what it's all about. This is what makes or breaks our season. You know, a couple of these guys that play really well tonight, are going to be the reason that we make or break. You know, this is huge. You can't just overlook preseason games. There's a lot of ramifications. There's a lot of competitions, especially at wide receiver. So hang on. My guy. I know everybody's got their guy at wide receiver. Here's my guy right here. I've been calling it since training camp started. It hurts that he's so small because we already have John Brown and Cole Beasley who are small. But Ray has been playing great at training camp. Look for him to bust out tonight. He's my pick. G-Show's pick. Hang out with me. Be patient. I know Ray's not super popular because we got guys like Sills and Duke Williams in. Andre Roberts has looked really good, and we got those guys at the top. But look out for Ray McLeod tonight. Look out for him. Eric, watching first time in Longview, Texas. What's going on, man? Hey, diehard Bills fan, are you going to the Dallas game? Are you going to that Thanksgiving game? Your boy's going to be there. I'm going to be up in a suite in Jones World. What's the weather look like tonight in Buffalo? Lewis, it's pouring rain right now. It's raining like crazy in Buffalo, but the storm's supposed to pass, and it's supposed to be pretty clear. It's going to be nice and cool. It's going to be clear. Should be a perfect night for football. Lewis, watching from Chicago. Let's go Bills. Let's go, baby. I'm so glad we got all these new guys here on Facebook. Guys, I think we just hit 1,100 likes. We got 1,200 followers. We got hundreds on YouTube. You know, Blindsided keeps blowing up, so I want to say thank you to everyone. You guys kill it. You guys make all these shows, and I love shooting the shit with you guys. So I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Can't go, family coming in. Damn, Eric, make that move, man. Tell the family, say, hey, look at turkey got a little crispy. Turkey got a little burn. Eric's gonna slide out and go make some moves. I'm gonna go get that turkey. You know, you leave from like 12:30, you get back at 4:30. Big fat turkey. Make a move, man. John, where can we watch? I'm in Seattle. I'm not sure. I think I would Google Bills vs. Colts stream because I saw a link somewhere. They were streaming. I saw some kind of option. John, Ray and Josh established a connection last preseason. Yeah, they did. And then Ray went on. He didn't really do much last year, so I was a little, taken back by that. But it's a new year, and Ray has clearly put in some more work. Now, we got to keep rolling here, guys. I gotta get moving here. I gotta leave for Buffalo. Okay, another guy. This is another guy for me. This is, with all the tight end problems we've had, with Kroom not being around. G-Man, what's Gucci? Bills Mafia, let's go. We in it. Croft went down. Obviously broke his foot first day of OTAs. He's been coming around. Hopefully he's going to be back September, October time. I'm hoping the sooner the better. Kroom's hurt with the hammy. Dawson Knox hurt with the hammy. You think we're all tied up at tight end. You think we're washed. It's going to be a shit show. But no, our guy, every day at training camp, he keeps balling. Our 7th-round pick, Tommy Sweeney. Look at this motherfucker. Okay? We should be a mess at tight end right now, but it's kind of the opposite. I'm really excited to see what Tommy Sweeney's got. It's been really refreshing. Daniel Milano is going to have a great year if he stays healthy next to Edmonds' number 1 defense this year. We'll make a run for the Super Bowl next year, 2020, if they get their own line on track. I like the optimism. I think we got a shot this year to make a run in the playoffs, but we got to see that O-line. That's going to be the biggest thing right here. We got to see Josh Allen's development. We got to see the O-line be consistent and get that cohesion. Okay, that's going to be one of the biggest things. That's another thing tonight is can we protect Allen? Can we protect Barkley? Oh, God damn it. God, we're going to get into the O-line. But look at, if we get into this first quarter and Allen keeps getting rushed and they're getting pressure on the quarterback, oh, it's going to be sad, guys. We do not want to see that. We do not want to see Allen getting rushed right away, especially against the Colts. Their defense is getting better. They got some playmakers on D, but they're not known for having a good pass rush game. So we need to see that O-line gel. We need to see him gel and look good tonight. Daniel, like the comment, though, man. Next year could be a huge year for us. If we can get everything going, if we can make the playoffs this year, get that 10, 11 wins, and then bring in a couple more guys at free agency, draft well again, next year could be a big year for us. But I'm excited for this year, too. David, I'll be watching from Lake George, New York area. Can't wait to see what's in store. I'm pumped too, man. I'm pumped. Just like all you guys. Keep the comments coming. Let's go. David, I'm pumped too. I live in Rochester, not too far. Let's see what we got here on YouTube, my guys. Shivas, I wonder how many reps Brown and Beasley will get during the first game. They say they're going starters all first quarter, so I imagine they'll probably get 70, 80% of the snaps in the first quarter. They're going to obviously rotate them out regardless with different formations, different sets, and whatnot. They're not always going to be in the game. But I expect Beasley to play quite a bit. We will be fine. Sweeney is a footballer. Yeah, John, I'm hoping so, man. I mean, the guy kept making plays in training camp. That night where it was Return of the Blue and the Red at Orchard Park at the New Era Field there, he had a huge play. It was like a 35-yard catch over a corner, kind of like this picture right here. Over a corner, ripped the ball from him. Crowd went nuts. Tommy Sweeney, guys, look out for him tonight. He's going to be starting. Let's see. I'm pumped to see how he plays. We really want this offense to gel. That's really the big thing. And to do that, to get the offense to gel, the biggest thing is this O-line. And the guys that are in, we need them to stay healthy tonight, and we need them to start playing together because Dawkins, Spain, Ford, and probably Nseki are probably going to be our guys this year. That's starting to look like that's going to be our starters. It's everything minus Morse. Okay? So, regardless, yeah, Morse is the highest paid NFL center in the league, making $11 million a year. Very important. Okay. The 2 days at training camp where he started and we were in pads, the offense looked their best. Those 2 days were when they looked their best. And the offensive line. So now that he's out, it hurts. But we need those other guys to play well. Because we got 4 out of 5 of our starting line in tonight. They need to fucking play well. We need to see them play well. It's very, very important. I'll be watching from Seattle. Brandon, what's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out. John says if we don't stay healthy, we're in trouble. That's so true. 10th Ward Tigers, 80-82. Colt has not pass rush, yeah. No, they don't. I have higher hopes for Sweeney than Knox. Shivas, look at I hear what you're saying, especially because at training camp Sweeney's looked really good. But Dawson Knox has looked just as good as Sweeney. Plus, he's a lot faster and he runs better routes. So Sweeney's kind of like, man, I don't want to make this comparison, but Dawson Knox is kind of like the Aaron Hernandez to Sweeney being the Gronk. Obviously, guys, oh my God, if Patriots fans, if anybody in the NFL, any NFL fans just heard me say that, they'd pass out, they'd start stroking. But that's just the comparison on a much smaller scale. Let's hopefully they turn out to be really good players, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna start seeing tonight. Belichick wanted Sweeney, so that's saying something. Yeah, but he also went in the 7th round. This regime, Brandon Beane, has found some studs late. Matt Milano was late. Taron Johnson was late. We found some guys late in these drafts and undrafted rookies between Levi Wallace and Robert Foster. These guys have a knack for doing that deep research. So these guys that we got late, I'm pumped. I don't view them as Tommy Sweeney in the 7th round. I don't think oh, he's a 7th rounder, he's not going to do shit. I think he's got a lot of potential because the Bills, these guys clearly, Brandon Beane and all of his staff, they do their research, they do their due diligence, they do their homework, and they get these guys. And I don't know, we'll see. Brandon, I'm curious on how McCoy does this year. Yeah, we already talked about backs, but it's definitely interesting. If he plays really, really well, I don't think the Bills are going to be able to trade him or cut him. I don't think they're going to cut him. I think if he plays really well, you know what? Actually, that might not be the case. If he balls out and he plays really well this preseason, and you mix that in with Gore looking pretty good and Singletary shining, if Singletary comes out and shines, that throws a wrench in this whole thing. If he comes out tonight against the ones, against the twos, whoever he's in there with, and he makes a few big plays, a couple 20-plus yards run, maybe a touchdown or two, Shady's on the hot seat. I'm not worried about injuries this year, says John. We actually have depth. If there was a year for injuries, it's this year. Yeah, I like our depth pretty much everywhere. Except O-line, we're starting to get thin. We're still okay, but we're starting to get thin here. John, I worried if Poyer or White get injured. I don't worry about our secondary. With Kurt Coleman coming in, we still got EJ, Levi Wallace. Kevin Johnson, and EJ King. I'm not worried about the secondary. Who do you think is the Bills' biggest sleeper? Ooh, biggest sleeper. I have Ray McLeod, but he's a super, super underdog. I'm thinking he's a sleeper to make the team. I think he's going to make the team, and he might be able to contribute. But the biggest sleeper to be a big, big player, it's kind of easy, but I'm going to go with Singletary. He flashed at training camp, man. He made some plays that made the crowd go, woo! You know what I mean? Like, he got the crowd on their feet a couple times. Bills Mafia. I like Trent Murphy. I've been talking about him a lot this year also. I've said it a million times, and I'll say it again. Last year, they knew that he wasn't going to be playing 100%. They signed him on a long-term contract, gave him a bunch of money anyways. They pretty much were investing in Trent Murphy for this year, and he says he's at 100%. And when he lines up and he goes, he's a difference maker. So Trent Murphy on defense, that's a good one. Man, Kirk Coleman, if there's an injury, Kirk Coleman looked really good at training camp, but he knows his defense with Sean McDermott. He used to play for him. Matt Milano, I think Matt Milano blows up this year. There's a few guys on each side of the ball. I think Zay's going to take a nice step. If I had to guess, I would say Zay's going to take a step. Another thing, I can't wait to see the tight ends. When Croft, Kroom, Knox, and Sweeney are all healthy, I can't wait for that. Oh, don't forget about Lee Smith out there blocking. He's working on his hands every day at training camp. Tennis balls. Always working on his hands. And he's a funny motherfucker. So when all these tight ends are healthy, and Brian Dable loves formations with multi tight end sets, it's going to be, there's a lot of competition there. We just got to get the guys healthy. So there's quite a few. That's a great question, though. Eric, do you think they will do the same thing to McCoy they did to Watkins, showcasing him the rest of the NFL? Yes, I do. They may be having Frank Gore go tonight with the ones. Think about this, a little bit of a conspiracy theory here with Blindsided Sports. It's conspiracy time, okay? Frank Gore goes with the ones. You get Shady out there going against the twos. Make him look a little bit better. Make him look like he's got a little bit more pop, a little bit more flash. Get that trade bait going. Got to see Singletary, though. Nothing works if Singletary doesn't look like a stud. Got to have Singletary shine. Triple threat running back. Even if we keep Yeldon 4 running backs to share the workload, keeping them healthy all the way to the ship. It's not possible. I hear you, John. It would be nice, but you can't keep 4 running backs unless one of them's heavy on special teams, and none of those guys are. Sonoris Perry is probably the best bet to be a 4th running back. I don't think the other teams are ready for what the Bills are bringing to the table this year. John, I absolutely agree. Matt, Edmonds could be huge. Between him and Oliver, they could be number 1. Can you imagine if Oliver is just like, if he's got the juice, if he's going to be a Pro Bowl, or if he's going to be Kyle Williams or an Aaron Donald or a mix, or even like anywhere near that. We'll take like a couple Pro Bowls for Matt Oliver. If he's that type of player, you throw him in this defense, and you got Tremaine Edmonds behind him. Oh, my God. What the fuck? I got a Bills boner, guys. Sorry. That's a thing. You knew, guys. That's a thing. Bills Mafia, I just can't wait to see how exotic and different packages they run on defense. I'm so pumped. It's going to be crazy this year because it's the 3rd year. It's another year with the guys. The guys have under their belt. They've taken the playbook in. They know it. The communication between each other is huge. It's going to be a huge year for our defense. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see it either. DeMarco is a lock. He's a key role on offense. I agree, John. Yeah, me too. Me too. But another thing, we got to keep moving here. I don't mean to rush it here, guys. But we could sit here and talk all day long. But another thing to watch out tonight is the competition at that defensive back. Leslie Frazier came out and said that it is Levi Wallace's job to lose. Right? He is the incumbent starter. He played really, really good last year, but Kevin Johnson has also played really well. And if it wasn't for EJ going out with a groin injury, there would be a 3-way pitcher up here. But I think EJ's kind of taken himself out of the competition with him not being back until September. Once the season starts, he's going to have to ball out to get that starting job. And, it's going to be tough in this defense because we're going to look good. So look for Kevin Johnson tonight. Levi's going to play well. We know he's going to play well. He always plays well. If he makes a big play or two, he's gonna lock that job in. But if Kevin Johnson gets out there and he makes a couple big plays, he's putting that Levi Wallace ass to the fire. It'll be fun. It's always fun. It's a great problem to have when you have these competitions at the top of the line. Because Levi Wallace was a great player last year between week 10 and week 17. So you put a competition out there. Kevin Johnson, a former first rounder, the main issues that he's had in the past is injury. So you can kind of push that away. You push that injury stuff away. He's a former first rounder with a ton of potential. Let's see this competition play out. I'm hoping Levi gets the job done because he's young and he was an unsigned rookie, undrafted rookie last year. But look for Kevin Johnson to make a splash, make a play. Eric says, who you got returning kicks tonight? Andre Roberts all day, every day. That's the only person I want to see back there, and I want to see him ball like he did against us last year. Brandon says, how long do you feel it'll take for Ed Oliver to make an impact on the defense? I think it's going to be right away. Just like in training camp, he worked his way with the threes, then with the twos, then they got the pads on, and he started playing with the ones. Instant impact. Instant. That's another thing. I'm not going to be able to see that while I'm going to record the game, come home and watch it later. But that's another thing with this defense is we got to get the pressure on the quarterback. They're starting Brissett, and that's great because Brissett is probably the best backup quarterback in the NFL. So really, he's very, very similar. He could probably start on a lot of teams. He could probably start on 8 to 12 teams. Maybe not 12, but 6 to 8 teams in the NFL right now. Definitely fucking starting with the Dolphins. So going against Brissett is going to be nice. It's going to be nice to watch. Let's see if we can get that pressure on him. Ed Oliver, yeah, we're going to make an impact right away. I'm hoping. Ray returning kicks. Nah, I think Andre Roberts is the reason that we brought Andre is to improve on our special teams. And surprise, surprise, icing on the cake, he's looked really good at wide receiver too. But I think he's going to be our go-to guy for returning kicks. He's explosive. He's quick. He's agile. Ray might get some. They're probably going to mix it up tonight. I'm saying regular season, but tonight Ray might get some. Like a Hyde might get one, or two in the start of the game in the first quarter there. There might be a mix of guys. But once the regular season hits, I think it's going to be Andre Roberts on the regular. I like the fact that we don't really have a true number one wide receiver or running back. It makes the offense unpredictable and dangerous, says Dan. It allows us to show a lot of different formations. I think we're going to see a lot of plays with 2 running backs in and a lot of dump-offs. What do you think? Yeah. No, I'm with you. For the most part, the thing with not having a number one wide receiver is, when you see the Falcons go down, they got a big drive coming up. You see Matt Ryan take a couple steps back, and bang, he's firing it to Julio Jones. Same thing with the Texans. And a lot of times, that's when those big guys, they make big plays. And the fact that our top guys are John Brown, who's small, Cole Beasley's small. Who's going to go up and make those big plays when it's a 50-50 ball? And, we got to come down with it. It's fourth and 16, and we got to get into field goal range. We're down by 3, and we're at our own 40. And it's 4th and 12, 4th and whatever. Who's going to make that play? That's the part that sucks about not having a number one. I like the running back. The more the merrier. The more the better. Rotate. Mix it up. Bangers in the middle. We got Singletary that can kick it to the outside. I like the running back mix up. But not having a number one wide receiver, I like it for the locker room. I like it for the fact that they're going to spread the ball around. It doesn't matter who you throw it to. You throw it to the open man. But not having a number one guy that's a go-to guy kind of stinks. And I think, and I hate to be negative, I'm usually pretty positive, pretty optimistic. But I think Josh Allen would help his game if he had a number one wide receiver. If he had a Dez Bryant in his prime, or DeAndre Hopkins, obviously, like a Travis Kelce at tight end. And we might find out that we have that. Dawson Knox might be a fucking stud. We don't really have any young stud wide receivers yet. Robert Foster might show that he's broadened his game. He didn't show it at training camp, but maybe he seems to be like a guy that when the lights come on, he flashes a little bit. So there's a lot to see there. But I like having a number one wide receiver as long as he's not like a prima donna, as long as he's not an Antonio Brown, an Odell Beckham. I like a DeAndre Hopkins. He's not like, he doesn't cause the drama. There's not a lot of drama. So that's a great question though, man. That's great. I'm halfway there. I like the running backs. I want a number one wide receiver. Oh boy, sorry guys on YouTube. Okay, let's see what we got. James says there's a theory that teams with a number one big name receiver tend to fail long term because teams know to double cover them. Buffalo really don't have a big name receiver. Yeah, but then again, if we have a number one wide receiver and they're double covering him, and that's leaving Cole, Beasley, Zay Jones, or John Brown open, it gives them more opportunities. Double-edged sword. Catch-22. Who knows? Who will have the first CD for the Bills tonight? Yeah, Gore's probably a pretty good option. Singletary might get out there. Shady. Nah, it's not going to be Shady. It's going to be Gore. Gore or Singletary. And if it's one of our wide receiver, rejoice. If we have a big play, oh my God, can you imagine? I don't want to get into it, guys. I'm going to get all pumped up. And can you imagine if we have a big fucking play for a touchdown right in the first quarter tonight? Oh my God, I'll be lit. I'll be going crazy. You'll see me with my shirt off in the front row. Oh my God, doing the truffle shuffle right in the end zone. Whoa! Al Gore for the first TD, says Shivas. We're on the same page. Beasley is our third wide receiver. Third down wide receiver. That's absolutely true. John, that's why we need Duke Williams. He's a big physical guy that loves to make plays. He hasn't shown that, man, he only runs one route. Duke will be a good number one. John, dude, we've been disagreeing on this for weeks now, months, really. I don't know. I don't think so. I wish he was. I don't think so. We'll see. Let's see him flash tonight. Believers talk. What's going on, man? First play for Allen in preseason. Last year was a long bomb to Robert Foster out of bounds. I remember that. So I wouldn't be shocked if they let him loose. Joseph, what's up? Just jumped on. Joe, what's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out. Believers talk. Man, I got to know, what's your name, man? I'm sick of calling you Believers talk. I want to know what your name is. Yeah, I don't think so, because the reason I don't think they're going to do a long bomb tonight is because they've been working so much on the Joe. Okay, boom, now I know. Sean, my name's Sean. G-Show, Sean, whatever. They've been working so much on the medium pass game, the short pass game, that I think they're going to have an emphasis on that tonight. I think they're going to be doing a lot of dump-offs to Gore, to Singletary, to Shady. I think they're going to be hitting Cole Beasley a lot, on the out routes. Allen's been working on out route after out route after out route after out route in training camp, and he's been on the money. He struggled a little bit to start, but then he really turned it around. Nice to meet you. Good stuff, bud. Let's go Bills. Yeah, go Bills, man. Love the videos too, man. Keep it up. What's up, dude? Hey, you gotta go over there, okay, honey? Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, so I think it's going to be short stuff. Jonah, what's going on, man? We are here. What's going on, dude? Oliver, hi, watch all your videos. My man. First time, long time. Let's go. Oliver, welcome to the Blindsided squad, man. I appreciate you watching, all you guys. You guys on Facebook, if you guys want to give this a share, huge. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys commenting, sharing, doing all that stuff. You guys on YouTube, hit that subscribe. And the watches are huge. You guys make the show. I say it a million times, and I'll always say it. I appreciate what you guys do. Go Bills. We're all one big family here, rooting for the same squad. Andrew, what's going on? Ooh, Andrew Blitzo. Ooh, awkward, dude. Do you think Josh Allen will have a sophomore slump this year, or do you think he's going to have a breakout? If he has a sophomore slump, he's going to have a junior see ya. Okay, quarterbacks, we don't have the patience anymore. It's just not how it works. It's not that kind of league anymore. If he doesn't have a good year this year, it means that he doesn't have the juice, most likely. So I'm a little nervous about that. We need Allen to look good. We need Allen to look good right away. To even fucking tonight. If Allen comes out tonight and he looks bad, he throws up a pick or two, and he goes 6 of 15 for 83 yards and a pick. Not good. If he has a sophomore slump, we still go 9-7. Yeah, because our defense is going to be so good. But how many times have we had this problem, John, where we had a stout defense, one of the best in the NFL, and our offense couldn't fucking match it? I feel like that's been the story of the last 20 years, except a couple years when we had Fitz and Freddie Jackson, C.J. Spiller. That offense was pretty dynamic for a little while there, and our defense couldn't match it. Finally, 2019, I think, is going to be the year where our defense is up here and our offense can fucking, can stick with them. We need that. We need it. Every team has a spy, Allen. It's already a mismatch. That's right. G showed him, man. until he is 25. I'm not giving up on him. It's just a different league now, man. It's a different league. Show me a quarterback that had a bad second year and had a Hall of Fame career. Not even Hall of Fame. A really great career. Show me somebody that had a bad second year and came out and balled for the rest of his career. I've done the research. It doesn't happen. Rookie year is one thing. There's been a lot of guys that have had a up and down rookie year and turned it around, did the research, did the homework, but that second year there's always a big jump. And we need that out of Allen. We need that big jump this year. Joe says if Allen can't make good reads against a vanilla preseason defense, might be an indicator on a long season to come. I hate to be a pessimist, Joe, but I'm with you. I'm with you, man. I don't want that to happen. Let's be optimistic. No, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Yeah, honey. Go ahead, man. Come right back down, okay, babe? We make the playoffs this year. I think so, Oliver. Brady was terrible. His second year, he wasn't terrible his second year of starting. That's for sure. Blitzo. We got Blitzos all over the place. We got an Andrew Blitzo on Facebook. We got you're on both. Son of a bitch. I like it. Increase in views. Let's go, Blitzo. Blitzo in the building. How do you feel about Josh Allen doubters? It's way too early to doubt our main man. Yeah, it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. I haven't seen too many, really. What I see is realistic. He's got problems with his touch. He's got to show that he can, make those short passes, and that makes sense to me. He has to show it. As optimistic as I am, and I think Josh is going to come out and have a really great year. And sorry, guys. The reason I think that way is because of the difference between the start of the season last year when he came in against Baltimore and where he ended up, especially after he got hurt. From week 10 to 17, he improved drastically. Improved. So, with that being said, all the first-team reps in the offseason, all the work he did with Palmer, all the work he does with Ken Dorsey, I think he's going to make that jump. That's what I'm going off of. But those are all assumptions. Those are all hopes, wishes. We don't know. We got to see it. Tonight's the night. Tonight is the fucking night where we start. Bills Mafia, how many spies will the Colts have on Allen? Probably not a lot. They'll probably have a spy on him, play here and there, but for the most part, it's not. I don't think they're game planning against us. Brady's a system quarterback. Yeah, he is. He can kiss our ass. Blitzo, even if they're short passes, if they're making advancements down the field, it's never a bad thing. Nope, not at all. I want a lot less bombs from Allen so that when he does hit them, it's a surprise and they're effective. Just with this command offense, we will go far. I'm going to Bills versus Giants game. Nice, dude. Oliver, have fun. Send some pictures, post some videos on the Blindsided page, man. We out here. Michael, thanks for hanging out. Just average 24 points a game. We should be better than last year by leaps and bounds. Totally agree. Absolutely agree. God, I could sit here and shoot the shit with you guys all day, but I have to get going. What do we got? What else we got? At Oliver, another one. I want to see him. We already talked about it a little bit. But he's another guy. And then the big one here is Bojorquez versus Carter. It's another one. Sorry, Elliot. Hey, man, it's about to go off. I'm about to go off so you can rewatch this thing. We went through everything. Hang on one second, guys. Hang on one second. Woo! Sorry about that, guys. Had to take a phone call. Yeah. So I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, Corey Carter, Bojorquez. It's interesting. At training camp, they both have kind of had like a couple duds. They'll go up, they'll go down, they'll go up, they'll go down. But I think Bojorquez has won the competition so far. It'll be interesting. I'm sure they're both going to get a bunch of punts tonight. Hopefully not that many, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna go through some of your guys' comments. We'll shoot the shit for a couple more minutes, and then I gotta roll because I'm going to the game. I got a hotel with the boys. I'm going to let the kids go swimming and whatnot, so we're trying to get over there. Do you think of Josh Allen? Oh, no, sorry. Go Bills. D is going to be a beast. Absolutely. Elliot, yeah, watch that shit. Watch the show, man. Can't wait for tonight. Give it a like, guys. You guys on YouTube, give this thing a like. You guys on Facebook, give it a share. You guys on YouTube, subscribe. Let's go. We in it. Love it. Andrew, Bills are going to prove everyone wrong this year. Can't wait to see how this unfolds. I know I trust the process. Woo! I trust it too, man. I trust it too. Daniel, thanks for the reply, and go Bills. Look forward to watching more live streams. I'm here, man. I'm here for the season. Probably until, I'll take a couple months off. May and June is when I take a couple months off. But I'm here till April, baby. Till free agents and the draft next year. We in it. G-Show's here. I hope you guys are here. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that shit. Blindsided Squad. I love you guys. Let's go Bills. So much to watch for tonight. I'll be live probably tomorrow night. I don't know what time yet, but we're definitely going to be going live tomorrow at some point to cover everything that happened in the game tonight. So thank you guys. Out there grinding. Let's go Bills.